After 1 month of waiting, more than 60 hours spent on making this, 9 building live streams. We're about to test the track to the limit with 4 unique areas: capability, efficiency, responsiveness, power. The crazy cool, amazing detail in every area, themed off of Test Track at Disney World, one of the greatest roller coasters on my realm. There were helpers along the way. Their names are Creeper Jackson 10, Run Kick Nick 16, Mario Master 46877, Hyrulean Legend. Hyrule was the Redstone/Commands Master, the creator of this incredible, astonishing, breathtaking ride, the Luigi Striker. I used more than 250 flippin' types of blocks. Test Track started construction on November 14th, and construction ended on December 14th. This has been one of the biggest roller coaster projects on my realm, and I hope you will see why. So without further ado, it's time to test the car on the track of Test Track. Let the beat drop and let's show freaking Test Track! Total number of different types of blocks. 237 different types of blocks. I won't name all of them, but here's the list of all the blocks I used. Pretty crazy. I'm proud of myself. And then we have a list of blocks at the edge, which I'll show you when I get to the edge. But now let's go for the Test Track entrance. So the first part of the Test Track waiting line is an outside area, and then you get to have a cool inside area, but it'll get more cool once you get around the dome area. I'm going through the whole waiting line, so you can skip through this if you want. I'll probably put something on the video, which I will put something on the video soon. Or just skip to if you want to see the ride. Power track. I like all the power track bars around the main line here. Cool. I like the lamps I do too. I think I did those lamps about 20 to 30 something days ago. Crazy. Not really outside area, more of like the bigger inside area of the room. And once again, there's any background noise. This happens every day, but if there's any background noises, I'm gonna go or anybody else.
sorry, nothing really I can do about that. But probably while I'm riding the ride drop, you'll be listening to awesome music, which you'll probably listen to right now. I chose this music because I thought it feels like good for test track. What's about music? Alright, we're almost around. Now once you finally get through, see lanterns hanging here, got all the sea lanterns hanging here, you can look inside here. And a nice test track under there. So excited to get on a test track. Me going for the waiting line is sloppy. Sides of the loading station. Got the sea lanterns, got all this crazy stone stuff connecting the track. Our sea lanterns there. And then some bar design and the loading station. I love the big on the top. I like the circling around sea lantern. Nice light blue pattern. Love it. I kind of like how some parts of the room are also like dark, some parts are light. Kind of gives more of a nicer effect on the area. Alright, here's your loading station. Nice colors of test track on top. Got the sea lanterns. Got the minecart. Without further ado, let's ride test track.
3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to Test Track. You will be tested on 4 different areas: capability, efficiency, responsiveness, and power. First area we'll be testing you on is capability. Entering capability area. Test track. Exiting capability area. Entering efficiency area. Exiting efficiency area. Entering responsiveness area. other side. Back to normal. Now you'll be testing capability, efficiency, responsiveness, and power all together. And goodbye! Flip! Back to normal. Thank you for riding Test Track. We hope to see you again testing on track.
Alrighty, so that was Test Track. That was such a great experience. And now I am showing you the exit that I made, which I think took me around 5-7 hours to make. The nice capability, efficiency, power, and responsiveness circles up here. Then we have this interesting area here, which is all blocks used for power area. And we have a selection of blocks. Not many blocks used for power area, obviously. And then over here we have capability area, which surprisingly not many blocks are used for this area either. Only just 10 more than the power area. 32 blocks. The other blocks used in power had 22 blocks for one day. And then here we have like these nice little mini areas, like where this represents the capability area, this represents the efficiency area, little waterfall down there. We got the responsiveness area with the candy canes, little ice spikes. Got a reindeer in there and mini trees. And you got the power area with the minecart going back and forth and the tilted track, which is pretty cool. And then here's the most important area in my opinion. And also we have this nice floor crazy, and the blocks in total for efficiency here was 119, if I didn't say that. Got the nice detail here, and then this board here, which I was going to get to when I got to the exit. Here's the most important blocks used for making a test track. There you go. Now, the most real, like the really, really important ones would be these blocks down here. Like all the blocks near the bottom would be the most important ones. But yeah, and after you go see that, exit, and then voila, you just completed your test of testing the track of Test Track. And now before I do leave off, I'm going to show you some more in-depth detail of all the areas and mostly just the whole test track ride in general. See there? Not much to really say for the big dome for the loading station is extra detail, but you can't really see this from the waiting line. But if you look up here, there's like some stone slabs at the top here, and they got the cool like stone designs here, and you got like how the bars are connecting here, and you got like the cool design around this that leads to the rest of the exit. Sea lanterns all around the thing. Here's the bars I was talking about, like I have 547 of those. And you get the nice circle detail around here, which you can see by flying. And you can see the nice roof I have of the loading station, but you can't really see the colors obviously when you go in. But yeah, pretty cool detail for the big loading station. I really do like it. So yeah, right here we have our marching area, which goes up and down, up and down. Definitely a lot of bars here, like these are like the bars I'm talking about mostly. Yeah, these design bars, like in capability as well and efficiency. Yeah, I really like this here because what's interesting, if you haven't noticed, this here is actually cut off all the time because like what Hyrule did for this, he actually just made like a wall of redstone just going across with the redstone lights, and that's why here there's always blocks missing. That's a little cool extra detail, if you're wondering. And then we have all the trees around the track, which is pretty freaking cool. And we have the nice Test Track logo in the middle of the loop area here. I thought it'd be nice to add it. Here. The designs all around the capability area, which took a while. And Hyrule, all of these command blocks here and all the command blocks here are just for the redstone trailing across up and around these redstone. It's really cool. Like I'll even show a little clip of it going by. There you go. The Hyrule did this. It's really cool. Love it. So yeah, now we're going to show the complete in-depth detail of the capability area. So at first the ride goes through a nice over tunnel thing here. Got lava area here, and you got torches lighting up the ceilings everywhere. Got this nice little sand mountain thing here with dead bushes and cactuses, of course, and torches lighting up the area. There's a little pond here thing that kind of goes a little deep. More little water ponds. And yeah, nothing really down here. Just plain sand space. But then if you go behind the sand temple, there's a secret test track logo, which is cool. And actually, you think, you can't go in the sand temple. You can go in the sand temple. You can even like break a block, and then there's like the chest on there. There's nothing in the chest though, but you can still break the block. See if there's anything in there, and there's stuff in there. You even go up on the staircases over here, and you can even go up here. You even go for a little roof entrance up there. Pretty cool. And it's a literal sand temple. And we got the nice bar design here, which I really like, how it kind of goes over the track but doesn't interfere with the track. I found that bar design pretty cool. And yeah, and here's something how Hyrule did. He did like the cool particle effects of this dust storm thing with the sand everywhere. And if you do get a barrier block, you can see all the barrier blocks for the floating sand and stuff like that. Obviously you can't notice that if you aren't holding a barrier block. It's gone. And we got I really like this part, like where it curves by the lava flowing and lava kind of like flowing everywhere. And you curve by the cool sand mountain spikes. You can like look up and see all the glowstone stars everywhere. And even like this area is cool if you get to go under another one of these. I always like when like it goes under like something like that. Makes it a lot cooler. And yeah, that's pretty much the capability area. The capability area, besides from the power area, was the least one like inside the dome that took me a while to make. Like the order is capability took me the least while to make an inside dome, and efficiency and then responsiveness. Power probably took the least amount of time out of all the areas, but I'm talking like the areas inside like building. So yeah, pretty cool. I really do like this area. First area I made for Test Track. Now let's go on showing efficiency area right after. So yeah, we got the cool exit here too. And what's interesting though is I had to make the exit a little low because of the loop, because I didn't want to interfere with this area much. I even had to break a block here. But it barely fit through, and we got the nice cool bar design here. The loop is kind of okay. I like the loop. Like it's kind of like a loop if you notice like a Hollywood Reprise Rocket, how it goes over the loop on the top and goes back. Yeah, it's a loop like that. Alrighty, show efficiency area. We got our efficiency area, and even like when it flies through, the door opens because of the tripwire hook that Hyrule did. So that's pretty cool. So obviously the track goes up and over and does this nice curve around, and you can see the whole nice decent amount of the area. So there's our Test Track logo here covered with moss. But if you never noticed, there's actually 2 more Test Track logos here. If you look behind the house, there's another Test Track logo here. Kind of blended in with the ceiling. Pretty cool. You can even go inside this house here that has a wooden pressure plate. It's got painting, got bookshelves, an ender chest, turning table, furnaces, crafting tables, anvils, flower pot, even an armor stand. And you got some nice note blocks here. It's actually like a display thing, and of course you got a bed and glowstone right to the top. Really nice design on the roof. A decent little mini house that I made. And you can just like go right by it and not even know what the heck's in it. But yeah, then we got this cool stone spike thing here. It has some lava and water around it. Not too shabby, and also there's like some blocks break here so the lava doesn't flow all around the place. That's why it kind of stops there. And if you haven't realized either, there's another secret Test Track logo right here. This tree here is a Test Track logo. Cool. And obviously the track doesn't go anywhere near this area, but nice little area of like the mountain hills, trees everywhere on them. Got a huge tree on the top here. Of course we got the rainbow that starts all the way around and goes all the way down here. And Hyrule made this rainbow, and I did the sea lanterns behind it. And of course you got the sea lanterns in the lake as well, just to light up the lake. Like little, not really lakes, just the little water patches around the area. And here's you can call it pond or a lake. With the lily pads and water and sea lanterns everywhere. I like this part. And you got the sugar cane at the side. Not too shabby. So yeah, and also you got this, I love these by the way, like how it goes over these like little archways. And then this area here I love because like when your car goes through it, the waterfall opens, and that's like one of the coolest parts of the ride. Of course we got bone meal. I use bone meal mostly everywhere in these areas. I even like put some ferns and large ferns in some areas. If you haven't noticed, it's slight details, but yeah, I do put ferns and different types of flowers. Like this area I use different types of flowers. Like obviously there's a lot of different types of flowers I used here, which is pretty cool. And I got this nice little altar thing, which is kind of like themed off of like Aztec Island, kind of like little pyramid theme. Not too shabby. And you got the of course the lime green concrete blocks to represent the efficiency area. And then we got these nice little bumper hill things, which the track here goes under, and there's like ores at this side, and then that leads to the response onto this area, which is not too shabby. And here's one of the floating islands that I like the most. It's actually, if you haven't realized, if you look really carefully at it, if you guys are Geometry Dash fans, this is actually themed off of the bonus gauntlet in the Geometry Dash game. Started off like with the stone here, and then you got little grass hills, and then like water doesn't completely go down, just stops there. Yeah, that's how it's themed. And you got the ores under it. Obviously it's not like that in Geometry Dash, there's no ores under it. But since it's Minecraft, I might as well just put some ores around some of the stone. It's like, why the frick not? But yeah, nice little cool floating island here, and it's right next to the huge loop, which I really like. It's another like Hollywood Reprise Rocket themed loop where it kind of goes up and around the loop. And obviously you can't really do a loop where it goes around there unless you do crazy commands, which Hyrule probably not want to do. And here's one of the coolest areas in the ride after you go for the little ups and downs. You go down here and you go under obviously some barrier blocks here, so like the rails, like so this doesn't fly off the track here, and then the rails and stuff like that. And there's like even like little barrier blocks, just stuff like the torches next to the trees, so some of the torches are floating next to the trees. That's cool. A bunch of area blocks everywhere here for floating track. I love this area because you have all the cool stone detail and like the stone like. This like down area is so freaking cool. We got all the ores, diamond ores, and the emerald ores is like under the rails. All like the cool detail, like the andesite, the diorite, and granite, and just regular stone on all the different types of ores except the nether quartz ore. It's really cool. I really do like it. You got this nice little mountain spike area here, and then we have this area here where we have more different types of flowers, like the little waterfall area here. So it kind of has a little ending area right there. And then a cool area that probably people do miss is like the little mine shaft area I made. Like there's a little mine you can go into, and it's got all the different types of ores: emerald ores, diamond ores, iron ore, coal ore, redstone ore, all you can name it. You even got some rails leading into it. So I guess if you want to try putting a minecart in there, seeing if you can get through it, probably definitely can. You got a little lake down here, and you even got a little farm here for pumpkins and melons that grown out. Got a little lake thing up here with sugar cane and more trees, and this floating island here has mushrooms on it. So this is kind of like the little mushroom on my island. Got another little lake in it, some 2 trees, and a little wood piled up at the side here. Has a lot of mushrooms on it. And we got a nice well here, which says, get your water here. Definitely. Alrighty. So then the last area I need to really explain is this cool tunnel area. Like, you can't really see much from the ride, but you can definitely look outside and see the nothingness of grass, or you can look over here and see the amazing entrance for the power area. And mostly just the test track entrance in general, and you can barely see the test track logo. Yeah, this loops around. You got the nice detail all around it. Like this, even like here, like even when you look on it from the outside, like even though it's kind of like floating, it still looks freaking cool though. I really do like it. Pattern on the top is also kind of interesting in its own way. And the pattern around the tunnel too is also really cool. That took some time in trying to design it. Got the water pond here, even like little bars down here. Last thing I really need to explain to you is their little water pond here, and then you got this nice little stone area, which is kind of like a mountain biome theme thing. And then you have the cobblestone and obsidian, a little lava patch here. Alrighty, that's in-depth detail for efficiency area. Definitely a lot of more detail than the capability area, but I really do like it. And now let's show the amazing detail in the responsiveness area. This is the passageway. I get myself a reach striker. Nah, doesn't matter. Now I'll go for a Minecraft through here. Alrighty, I'm gonna show response in this area. Here you go. Yep. And here we are, response in this area. Holy crap, as you can tell, just first glance when you enter the room, so much crazy detail. Like even if I go to the top, maybe like corner of the room, we even have like this thing attaching to this huge light thing here, which is so freaking cool. Got a candle, you got like ornaments on the trees, you got the snow, like some cool snow detail here. Candy canes everywhere. We got the 12 candle Hanukkah thing, which I really do like. It's like the main center of this area of the room, and the main really cool detail. Got this huge candy cane here, which I also really like, which is the other really main big detail of this area. And of course, we got the bars attaching to the track everywhere, which also looks freaking amazing. And then we got these little reindeer things that I made, which I kind of found the idea on Mineplex, and these candles on Mineplex, these light things on Mineplex, the candy cane design on Mineplex. Mostly Mineplex is the reason why I have so much cool Christmas detail. Even like these lanterns are freaking amazing. Like the amount of detail. Like you have to use like 11 different types of blocks just for one lantern. Like, oh, maybe like I'd say 111. No, just 11 different types of blocks. I said 111 and I'm stupid. So you have more candy canes here, ornaments on the trees. And you can even go inside this igloo here. This is the igloo that doesn't have a secret entrance or anything, just an ordinary igloo. But if you go to the igloo on, man, there's so much extra detail, it's hard to fly through here. AI. You got a little cave. I don't know. I feel like this is like I don't really know why I made this. It's just kind of like I suppose protecting yourself from a snowball fight for some reason. That's your choice of blocking yourself from a snowball fight. Cool. But yeah, this one is a secret door entrance here. And the reason why there is a zombie villager egg is I did spawn a zombie villager egg like in this chamber right here, but they do despawn and that's annoying. If you saw the enchanted book thing on one of the items there, this is where you find this. And this mostly just says, wow, look at you, you found the hidden igloo area. You're so special, I reward you with nothing. Yeah, I'm a troll. And this is the tunnel that leads to the really cool, like where the redstone goes in circles for all the areas, and you got the middle area for power. Yeah, that area is like phenomenal. Harold did a good job on it. Then here's an area which I really like, which I worked really hard on. You got the nice snow globe in the middle, which I really adore. Got the sea, got all the amazing lights everywhere. And then like these ice spikes here, I copied them off of like a regular ice biome. Obviously these would be bigger, but had to fit them in the room. And these ones are just rainbow detail on them everywhere, and like the main big ones are just rainbow detailing everywhere. And then all the little ones, they're like rainbow colors though, so still got the rainbow kind of effect everywhere. It's really stinking cool, and I love it. And too bad you can't really see much of it, but definitely a lot of work went out for these ice spikes. You got some nice little presents here as well, which I really like. Like even like there's some more presents. Got the lights, the candy canes here, which go up to the area up there, which I really like. You got this nice snow mountain thing, like where all the water is frozen. You got the details, regular ice and packed ice. I love that detail. Like the packed ice is floating everywhere. Oh my gosh. And like the extra detail of the snow everywhere in the areas, like more like layers of snow. It just makes this area look so phenomenal. This nice candy cane thing that you go under in the ride. You got these nice presents here. And you're only like, well, where did you purple blocks? Yep, here's where I use purple blocks for a pink present. There's actually nothing in the presents, but maybe at some point I will add something inside the presents. Bum, bum, bum. And I love the ceiling for this ride as well. You got all the sea lanterns everywhere, like that. Like if you just look at it, it looks so freaking cool. Alright, before I do show that area up there, which is not much, might as well show another really cool area, like the Christmas tree area. This is one of my favorite Christmas trees. One of them. My favorite Christmas tree. I'll show you. Got the nice gold this is the one that has like a wreath around it, and you got the nice ornament heads around it and presents under it. Yeah, like the main Christmas trees that have a lot of detail have presents under them. The nice little star on top of it, bars attached to. And of course you got the normal trees around the area, but the non-normal trees is kind of like the ones that have the heads or have a lot of ornaments on them on other trees. This one actually has a huge present under it. If you look at it, there's like the bow tie thing on it. Got little presents around it as well, which is also pretty cool. And here's one of my, this is my favorite tree. Like a little grass detail around it and a heavy snow detail. Oh my gosh, this tree looks amazing here. Even has like more presents under it. Yeah, this tree right here is just really cool. I really do like this tree. Of course, you got more mini trees and stuff like that, more ornaments on them. The reason why some of them don't have snow on them is because I put torches around them. Then we got this huge tree here, which is kind of like the main, like, big tree. Star on it and more presents under it. This is the one that has the most presents under it. It has the most ornaments on it as well. Then you got a big star in the front of it, or you could say in the back of it. And I really do like that big star. Sorry for background noises. And once again, here we have the nice little dip drop here. Kind of like checks how your car responds to like quick drops in the track. You got all these cool lights here as well, which is just like rainbow colors all along the line, like how it goes to red, orange, yellow, green, etc. Yeah, this is cool. And the reason why I put the sea lanterns on the roof because so they didn't really interfere with the track. As it was just like 2 blocks away from the track, and your head would literally be touching the sea lanterns, and you could probably easily just rip your hand off if this was in real life. You know, you could probably also rip your hand off pretty easily, just reach into these lights on the side, so, I don't know. There's an activator rail here because the reason why is this area here was actually going to have blinking stars, but I feel like it was going to be too hard for Hyrule to do, so I decided not to let him do it. Maybe at some point, if I want to try taking the challenge of making the blinking sea lanterns, then maybe I'll do that. And this area here I really do like as well, is because it has the nice, I guess they're these, like, lightsabers. But obviously, like, the main colors of lightsabers is, like, red, light blue, green, even, like, orange and yellow. You know, all those different types of lightsaber colors. But, yeah. And you got the nice, turn track here, and then, like... And then you have, like if you look at the detector rail here, like, this is, like, where the track, says flip. So mostly, like, where the detector rails are, if you haven't realized by now. It's kind of like where, like, titles say stuff, or, like, where the redstone, like, comes in action. Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the response to this area in full detail. Like, this area definitely took me the longest out of all the areas, and the result, freaking amazing Christmas themed area. Definitely a nice Christmas themed area for Christmas. And obviously, if we go for this area with a minecart, this leads to the nice capability spinning circle. And if you don't have noticed right now, how the track slows down is just barriers kind of like cutting off the minecart. And of course, like when the car goes for like the redstone blocks, like loop around in the certain details in the area. So yeah. Next I'll go, I suppose, for somewhat little in-depth for power area. We know the nice moment in the ride, like where this does a loop around and you go out and it shoots out like here. But if you haven't really realized, if you don't look at it like too closely, go to game mode free and we go in here. We got like right before you're about to like open the door and you go out and shoot out, you have like the redstone lamps like wow, like for that, like the detector rails like jink, 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 jink. Yeah, and right here we have, you barely get through the opening door, which I find cool. It's a nice little detail. And you also barely get through the opening detail here, and minecart went through the flip track area, obviously. And yeah, goes around at the nice, and right here we have the command blocks under the track. You can obviously notice it, like while you're going through the track here, unless you're really blind. And what's interesting here is they have the beacon kind of like going through the track here, and on that side, obviously the beacon doesn't go through the track. Yeah, I wanted to have beacons like just kind of like representing like where the heck test track is. And what's really cool is like when you're going through the power area, you can see the whole really cool exit area here, which I adore. And even like while you're going through like this part of the power track as well, you can just quickly like look over and see the nice 2 big outside dome area. You can even see like this cool like little tunnel area for efficiency. You can see some pretty cool stuff for the power area. One really cool moment in the power area is obviously the last loop around, like when the ride's about to end. At this nice little mini test track logo area with, of course, efficiency, responsiveness, power, and capability. And once you got the test track logo in the middle, also find cool, and all the bars everywhere for the power area. Even for like these little tracks here, you still got bars underneath the track, and the light levers and stuff like that. And of course, like once the track gets through all that, door opens in the end. I actually did that opening door for once I did an opening door. Yeah, that door I did. And then your ride ends. Yep. So I think our journey for Test Track has come to an end. So yeah, here's like the full outside area of Test Track, which I find really freaking cool. Sometimes it takes a while to load in. This time, it didn't. Crazy the amount of space this ride's taken. And I love it! Alright. hey, there you go. This ride in general, like since I started from December 14th, and the project really ended on December 14th. I mean, I also did a little more editing to the ride, like maybe like some little like quick lighting up stuff and other stuff. But yeah, the ride is pretty much done at this point. And sorry for any background noises. Sister was telling me there's food, so I might as well go eat that food and start editing test track video. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Test track after so long of waiting for this ride to be done. It's finally done, and I'll see you guys in the next roller coaster video. Bye bye.